The uniqueness of CFR is really tied to the fact that we are rooted in family defense and defending the family unit, making sure that families can stay together safely and have access to the resources that they need.
At CFR, we started small, but we always, walk tall, walk big, and very loud.
So our team model consists of attorneys, family advocates, social workers, and parent advocates. And parent advocates are people with lived experience who had their own system involvement in their own family court cases and now are here to help navigate the systems with our clients.
In the youth defense practice, social workers are integral to our practice because judges, when kids get arrested, don't just care about the reason for their arrest. They really care about how they're doing in 3 areas: at home, at school, and in the community. So our social work team works outside of court as our lawyers work inside of court to address those 3 areas and to assess where kids could be strengthened, and ideally so that they wouldn't get arrested again. And by doing that, they are not only helping kids develop and grow, ideally in a positive way, they're also making it so that they'll be more successful in court.
I think anytime that our team has been able to make sure that a parent's voice is heard and that a school knows that they continue to be the educational decision maker for their child, that feels like a huge win.
Since our founding, CFR has been committed to having social work support and attorney support for families that are going through the system. But over the years, we've expanded that support in a holistic way to include wraparound services, to include representation in criminal court, immigration, civil, public benefits support. And also we've expanded our ability to work with clients and community members through our community engagement and our policy work as well.
I never had a real parent advocate. I'm talking to this person, I'm talking to that person. When CFR came in, it was like, listen, this is what you need to do. This is what we're focusing on at this point in time.
I remember our first meeting with Miss Henry, and one of the things I said to her was, what is your big picture? What do you want? I work for you. And she says, I want to be able to be a mom. I want to raise my children.
One way that we have broken barriers is just we're at the table. We've pushed the envelope. We've said we want a seat at the table so that we can really discuss those issues. And we're not afraid to have the hard conversations with other stakeholders, with our, colleagues across the table so that we can, achieve what our clients want.
When I think of justice without barriers, I really think about the resources and support that families need. Being able to be safe, being able to be in your community, being able to be with your family, those are all things that are at risk right now for the communities that we serve. So justice means partnering with them, helping to remove those obstacles, to overcome those obstacles in a way that allows them with self-determination to be with their families.
There are so many barriers for our clients to, overcome. We have a lot of clients that, don't have a lot of support. We have a lot of clients that are living in poverty. And I think there should be no barriers to getting justice. So I think that is what we are always striving to do, is to erase those barriers.
CFR's use of these interdisciplinary teams and our use of many different layers of representing people or having experts in all these different areas is what I consider justice without barriers, because we're able to find someone who knows the answer to something if we don't have that answer. And if I was a client and I was arrested, I would want my attorney to be honest when they didn't know the answer to something and to be able to find the person who does. And that's what I think we do best.
So justice without barriers means that you get us without, doesn't matter how much money you have. My dream is for us to be meeting people before they're ever a client, giving young people the legal knowledge, the knowledge about their rights before they have the police encounters. And so justice without barriers would be even more of that, meaning that we're out there, we're making sure that everybody who needs legal knowledge has it before they ever need it. That's my big dream for CFR.